what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the final "'Tis the Season" Tuesday of the year. Today is Christmas Eve, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing Christmas season this year. And I'm also hoping you all had just an overall good year this year. There's always so much negative things going around, and I hope that my videos can bring a little bit of relief to that to you, and I hope you enjoy watching them. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to the model that we're going to be building this week on "'Tis the Season" Tuesday. We're doing the Santa Factory here. This is a mechanical 3D puzzle, and I'm not sure who the maker of this is. Here's a lot of things there on the side. It doesn't really say on here who the manufacturer is. I thought this was made by Roker or Robotime, or they have one like this. I'm pretty sure I bought this one off of Amazon. I purchased this like a year ago, so I was gonna build this last year for Christmas and I didn't get around to it. But I will leave a link to it if you're interested in the description down below. Again, what this is it's like Santa's village there, toy shop and everything, and then it's also a clock, and it's a countdown calendar as well. So, but without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and get up top and let's check this thing out. Alright guys, here we go. This is the box. Again, this is Santa's Factory, and here's the finished product size. Is 310 by 150 by 198 millimeters. The difficulty on this is 3 out of 5 stars, and this is model number LG824. 225 pieces. It's for ages 14 and up. Now this says assembly without glue and chemicals. I will say that I've already opened this up because if you notice, this is a very plain looking wooden model. Now I normally don't paint these ahead of time before I build them because I just want you to see what the product looks like out of the box. But since this is Christmas and I really wanted to give us some color, I went ahead and I painted the pieces on the boards, which you'll see in just a minute. But in doing so, I noticed in the instructions there are places where it says the glue parts. So this says assembly without glue and chemicals. I'm not sure why it has that on there when it also tells you to glue some pieces in the instructions. The models produces motion. The only motion this model produces is the clock itself. Made from ecological wood materials. Projects through hands on STEM learning. So, yeah, again, mechanical 3D puzzle. There's nothing much really on the box, just a choking hazard, and it just shows a bunch of gears. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's open it up and take a look inside. All right, here's our assembly instructions right here on the top. Those to the side. Right in the center is our clock. We get a piece of sandpaper. And here are all of our boards. Again, as you can see, I've already painted a bunch of these. Now, I didn't go through and make sure I got everything painted up right, but I just quickly went through and painted a bunch of the things to give it some color. I'm not sure how this is going to look when it's done. We're going to find out together on how well I did on the painting. But like I said, it's kind of when you paint the things on the board, yeah, it's kind of find out when you get done how it looks. And I might want to add some more paint to some things when it's all done. So, all right, let's go ahead and get rid of this box. We'll use a little Christmas magic here. All right, all gone. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look through the instructions, and I'll kind of show you what I was talking about here. Now, it's not a big instruction booklet. It's just a more of a poster that goes through and shows how to put everything together. But we're going to start right here on number 1 and just go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. And then we'll flip it over and we'll continue here until we're done. But if you notice here, it shows like gluing certain parts. It says to bring your own glue, and it shows to glue these parts on. So not really sure why it says no gluing on the box when it tells you in the instructions to glue certain pieces. But anyways, guys, that is the instruction pamphlet. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright guys, we are all done with the Santa's Factory 3D wooden puzzle kit. They call them puzzles, I call them models. But anyways, here it is. Pretty cool, I like it. I could have done a little more painting, but for what it is, for the amount of painting, I think it came out pretty good. Here we go, we got the little machinery down there for the packaging, and we got little gifts sitting around, Christmas tree. There's Santa's office right up there. Transportation department. His sleigh is up there ready to take off. We got some elves in there working hard. All right, it's got the little clock on top there. You can hear it ticking. I haven't really let it sit long enough to see how well this little clock keeps time, but it runs on one AAA battery. And yeah, man, this one was actually a lot of fun to build. I really enjoyed this one. I would definitely suggest painting it so it doesn't just look like wood. And this is the way I painted it. I didn't paint the little carts in there. I could paint those. I could paint behind those candy canes and things like that. But some of it I just wanted to leave wood. You know, I painted the bricks on the outside there, gave them that orangish red look. We got all that taken care of. It's pretty easy, guys, to paint these while they're on the boards. Just go into the instruction manual and just look through and see what parts are going to build what, and then just paint them the color that you want. Again, quite easy to do that, and like I said, I really enjoyed building this one. The difficulty on this one is, we've said 14 and up. It was some tricky parts of getting some of these snapped in. Some of you know what I'm talking about when you have a whole bunch of different tabs you got to slot into at once, like putting this whole top onto the base, getting all of those tabs lined up and get them pushed in. It can be a little tricky, but just take your time, work with it, move the tabs if you have to, push them over a little bit, get them lined up. And I always start on like one corner and kind of get them worked in, and then just work my way over to the other corner to get them all put in properly. But yeah, there you go. You got little doorways and hidden areas in there. Really neat build. Really is. Again, I had a lot of fun with this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this entire series of Tis the Season Tuesday to celebrate the Christmas season, the whole month of December, and tomorrow is Christmas again, so I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So if you enjoyed these videos, I appreciate it if you give it a big old thumbs up. Stroll over there and kick that subscribe button. That would make me have a Merry Christmas. And I'll see you next time on Chewy Solo, and this is Black and Red Builds. See ya!
Woo! Now that is a whole lot of fun right there.